What's going on, everyone? My name's Dom. This is going to be the pilot of the Boyz podcast. We're here with Taker, Gator, and Epically. I'm the British guy. Gator's the gay guy. Taker's the annoying guy. And Epically is the black guy.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
we've got a great mix here. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologise early for Gator and Taker because I can already guarantee there's going to be a lot of shouting and arguing going on between the two. Me and Epically will sit out the sidelines.
About?
This is exactly what I'm saying. So I'd like to take a moment just to apologise for future reference of that. If you are a fan of the show, let's be serious. It's going to be because of me and Epically. So.
Okay, dude. All right.
So, boys, if you just want to take a second and just say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, boys? It's your boy Gator here. Epically, you're hella quiet. Just saying.
Alright.
Yeah,
My mic
you're
is like all the way down there.
Yeah, you need to. There you go.
This is very professional, as you can obviously see.
Well, I mean, this is a pilot, so it's just kind of working things out, getting a feel for it.
Yeah.
it's
I don't know how long it's gonna run.
I'd say probably like an hour. It could go
Maybe
on
for
because
an
I
hour.
could. Because
Maybe
the
half
only
an
the
hour.
max is like 80 minutes, right? So
Oh, shit.
that
Well, I
that's
mean,
the
we're
max.
gonna edit it down anyway, so we'll try and edit it down to like an hour or
Yeah.
depending on how it goes, you know, we'll sort of work out timing and that sort of thing. Obviously, we'll get better over time. We'll be a lot more professional. But for
Alright.
now, you're just gonna kind of get raw content. And
If we're gonna-
hopefully you enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and keep tuning in. We're gonna aim to sort of release it every Sunday. No specific time yet. We'll kind of work that out as well. So this is, yeah, like I said, this is just going to be raw content for now until we kind of just get a flow for it, because it's new to everyone. We obviously had the Last of Us debate, and if you haven't watched
That
it,
was
go
good.
check it.
That was decent.
We didn't make any ground on any of our opinions. We kind of
Yeah.
stuck to our own opinions. But look,
Well,
we're not going to talk much about Last of Us
honestly,
because we
okay.
spoke about that quite a lot. So we're just going to sort of leave that for that video. If you want to go watch it,
I think the video
check it
came
out.
out decent because, you know, I think the editing was decent, right? But the only problem that I really had with it personally is because we really didn't meet middle ground on anything. We only just really said that the story was shit, and then, you know, everybody else had their opinions, and we didn't really come to a, you know, consensus about anything.
Well, I
except
think-
for the story.
Yeah, I think we can all agree. I should have brought this up in the video. I think I was, and then Dom interrupted me. I was gonna say, literally, fucking, the thing we can all agree on is that the story was fucking trash. That was the consensus. I would think we could all take from that. That's what I was gonna say.
anyway, we're not going to talk about Last of Us in this one because we've covered that. We've covered the shit out of that. So let's not talk about that anymore.
Damn it! Why are you all coming in here unprepared? Why are you giving me more work, you fucking assholes?
I gave you really good intro.
You did,
there,
you
right?
did, you did.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
it's
do.
me. I don't think it's me. Because
Right, well, it's whatever. You know, we're going to learn this sort of thing as we go on. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I
I
think
don't know.
if I could, you know, bring something up here, like a topic to talk about, right? I feel as if we need to talk about the recent drama with Dr. Disrespect. Apparently, he has been permanently banned off of Twitch.
that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Who's Dr. Disrespect?
Dr. Disrespect is a famous Twitch streamer who, you know, he was basically the face of Twitch for like the longest time. Like whenever
Yeah, he was.
Ninja left Twitch, he became the face. You know what I mean?
I would
Like
say-
everybody loved Dr. Disrespect, and apparently, he has been permanently banned and is done with Twitch, supposedly, allegedly, because we don't really know any like real hardcore facts. Like a couple people, like a couple streamers have talked to him, right? And you know, apparently from multiple sources, like Dr. Respect himself is trying to figure out like what's going on, right? Because apparently he himself don't know.
So there was actually, believe it or not, there was a Reddit post and it was an anonymous Reddit post, and apparently it was like one of the Twitch staff that said
It was the
basically-
people from HR, right?
Yeah, basically saying, I watched the Drama Alert video on it, but basically, it was saying that it had to do with his statement over the cheating situation way back when.
I don't think that's it. I don't.
I left without saying I left.
Right.
Oh my god, you're so
Right.
garbage.
But
Human
the detail-
garbage.
Like it wasn't just a cheating statement necessarily, but it had to do with like the Me Too movement apparently, and how he like apparently cheated on his wife with one of the Twitch streamer at like TwitchCon, and so I guess that was apparently a thing. Maybe the Twitch streamer came out that he cheated on with was like, oh fucking, that ain't cool. Some shit, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, like,
a lot.
if you're banned off of Twitch, you have to violate the terms of service, right? I don't think cheating on like another Twitch streamer is like it's terms of service. That's like a personal matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm saying that like literally it could have to do with the the Me Too movement, which is the point. Like he just randomly got permabanned. I feel like there would be a reason.
Again, that's a more private case. Twitch shouldn't really get involved in that, you know.
Yeah,
business.
I agree with that.
Unless it happened on stream, that doesn't really make much sense for Twitch to take action, you know, with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It's
really
just-
make that much sense.
It's how the Me
maybe
Too
like I don't know anything about this. I don't even know who that guy is, and I'm sure a lot of the people that are going to watch this might not know who he is because not a lot of people watch Twitch anymore because Twitch is kind of dead. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you never know what could happen. Maybe if what Taker says is true, if he did cheat on his missus. Maybe
No,
he just had
that is true. No, like no,
that
that's
is true.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's 100%
So
true.
you never know.
He-
The guy could have had like a disagreement with Twitch or something like that. I mean, let's be serious. His head ain't going to be a great space right
Like
now.
no, like he's a famous streamer, right? He got an exclusive deal. He got an exclusive deal with Twitch to stream exclusively on Twitch, right? And apparently he lost his partnerships with Discord. He lost a lot of things when he got banned. Allegedly.
Yeah, you would,
allegedly.
I mean, you would lose a lot of sponsorship and shit like that with going in your personal life, like you're getting outed. You would lose a lot of shit, regardless of terms and conditions, regardless of personal life. Like companies won't want to be seen as like, promoting this guy or promoting their products on this guy if he's just got bad rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, that's the only way I can see it going. If you lose your sponsorships, you kind of lose everything. Let's be serious.
Nah, I think he's good. I think he's in a position where he's just good for life, man.
Yeah, of course he
Yeah,
is, but
he
maybe
made
that's
a
the reason he
fuck
stopped
ton of
streaming then, do you know what I mean? Because he's just going to keep getting bad rap. His comments will probably be flooded with fucking negative shit now.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, I'm just spitballing.
Yeah, I mean, Twitch
probably
does
have to-
like to randomly ban people for like no fucking reason. So that's,
Well, they
and
don't.
Also,
I mean, no. They're most of the time there is a reason, right? It's just
but
that it's over
really
exaggerated.
stupid.
Like they
Right.
follow it to the point where it's just exaggerated, things. Like
yeah,
this-
that's what I'm saying. And also, there was like, girls coming out that the CEO is apparently sexually assaulted them or whatever. That was a thing too. So it just, I don't know, the whole thing with them banning Dr. Disrespect. I feel like if that was true, then Twitch staff should be accountable for their shit too. Keep it even. At least that's my opinion.
I mean, you gotta understand, like,
Nothing like a high-speed chase to keep
terms of
it honest.
service or not, it's their platform. So they're always going to dictate or be biased to absolutely anything in any situation.
Right.
I mean, that's with pretty much all platforms. That's with YouTube. That's with absolutely everything. It's their platform. So
Yeah,
when you look at
that's
stances of like,
very true.
I don't know, like fucking freedom of speech cases, like everyone absolutely thinks that they can say whatever they want on any social media platform, but they don't really understand that it's not governed by the government itself. It's just it's someone
governed by
else's
a-
property.
By a company.
Yes, it's someone else's property.
Yeah.
So they get to choose practically which anything they feel is choosing. I I mean, like, it's up to them.
Yeah,
That's
but I
why
feel like
Google
free
cares,
speech
man.
is always a dodgy subject. Like, it's a touchy subject to sit on. I mean, like, anyone is entitled to free speech, and you know, it's free speech is tough, man. It's a tough one to really talk about because, I mean, at the end of the day, no one's right, no one's wrong. You know, I mean, free speech is all about opinions and things like that, and I don't know. I think free speech could be like a massive issue. I'm not saying it should be banned or anything. Like it's a right, you know. But I don't know. I feel like in all different scenarios, it can be very shaky. And let's be serious. A lot of free speech just leads to violence most of the time and hate.
That's
So,
true.
I feel like opinions are just better off kept to yourself unless something needs change. If something's causing violence, death, anger, aggression, that needs looked at. But I feel like, I don't know, it's just a tough one. Free speech is so difficult to determine because it's just, where do you draw the line? Do you know what I mean?
I know what's causing death and hate right now. It's these stupid rally courses in this game, but holy shit, it's bad.
I don't know if games to come in from there.
Do what now? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really like know all the facts to that shit, right? So it's kind of like hard to call it right now. You know what I mean? In terms of the Dr. Disrespect, you know, like situation. But I also feel as if that Twitch is just a fucking like. I think we can all agree that all these streaming companies are just shit. Like Mixer just literally went out of business like the other day, like maybe like a week ago, right? And
I don't think I thought they got bought out.
they didn't get bought out. They went out of business and they merged with Facebook Gaming, which we all know is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Like nobody hears anything about Facebook Gaming at all.
Yeah.
So
They
a
got-
lot of people
they
are
got
speculating.
bought out.
And speaking of that, a lot of people are speculating that what's it called, Ninja and Shroud are going to be coming back to Twitch, and maybe that could save Twitch. You know what I mean? But like, I also don't think a streamer who just plays Fortnite 24/7 can really save the platform.
I think it's gotta be like a whole new.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Ninja could get like viewers, right? But the thing is, though, I think if a streamer personally just plays a certain game 24/7, I think they're just destined to not succeed. And like Ninja really blew up, right? Don't get me wrong, he blew up because of Fortnite. But Fortnite is like dead now. Like there's nothing like going on with Fortnite no more. Like nobody cares about it, right?
Yeah, Fortnite's
So-
been dead, bro. Fortnite, thank God it's been dead.
Yeah, I guess you got to sort of just change with the times, isn't you?
Well,
And I'm gonna be
mean-
serious. I think Ninja is just a complete swag.
I mean,
I
no,
can't
don't
stand
give me.
that.
Don't. Oh yeah, he's a shit person. I feel as if.
He is.
I mean, have you looked at? I mean, like he thinks that he's the fucking best. Like I saw the other day a video where he's playing with Nate Shot and I believe Tim Tapman, and he was just literally telling Nate Shot what to do, like how to play the game. You know what I mean? Like,
I remember watching. I think it was last season. I'm obviously a football / soccer for American supporter. I'm a Manchester United fan, and I remember last season we were playing a team called Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and Ninja was in the crowd, and he was sitting behind Neymar, and we absolutely pumped them. It was one of the greatest comebacks in football history, and I just loved the look on his face. I was just like, yeah, stick that up your pipe, you show off. Because let's be serious, the kid doesn't support PSG. He really doesn't. Like they're a French team, and so PSG, if no one knows, they're very, very rich. They're the only team on the planet that has a partnership with Nike Air Jordan, whatever you call it. So they're one of those clubs. They're one of the show clubs, if you like. So it was popular to support them. And just seeing the look on his face, it was just amazing.
speaking of sports, UFC
Yes.
is a very in a very interesting place right now.
Do you know what? With UFC, right, I have to make this point. UFC, you got all these so big names. You got your John Jones, you got your Jorge Masvidal and all that complaining about pay. Now, what I will say is, during this whole lockdown, UFC being an absolute boss and carrying on. The fights recently, maybe it's because of the smaller cage, but they have been better than ever. Every card has been absolutely incredible without these big names demanding all this money. So I don't really care what they say. They have such a bright future without these names. But what I will say is Fight Island looks amazing. And we get a preview of UFC 4. Like,
oh yeah, UFC 4 is gonna be fucking amazing. I hope it is. I hope they don't fuck it up.
it is. Like, it's bossed it.
But then again, it's EA, so they could fuck it up.
No, I think it takes a lot for
We
them to
may
mess up.
fuck it up. Like we have 3 entries of UFC.
You know,
Everyone's
each
gotten
one
better
got-
after.
Yeah.
Everyone's gotten better after the last one.
UFC is by far their best, like, sports game.
Oh, that's I don't know.
At
Nah, I
least
don't know
to
about
me.
that.
I take that back. I say 2K is NBA.
2K's worse. 2K.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, it definitely
With
is.
its following and the amount of money that it generates.
The
is by far the best.
listen, the sports community
Oh, no,
is
we're
just a
talking
bunch of
about
fucking
EA.
brainless fucktards. And here's why I say this, right? You know, you have your games, right? You have your FIFA, you have your fucking Madden, you have your fucking basketball, right? But the thing is, though, the game is the same every year. It really is.
Right,
I
yeah,
mean-
but to call all of them brain dead Reeves, I was like, we know they are extremely similar every year. We know this.
No, like the people
But
who
the
buy
fans
these
of the
games
sport-
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I buy these games, and I'm a fan of the sport. That's why I buy them, because it's a sport that I love. And
Well,
I
yeah,
love-
but like, the thing is, though, I think it's just people accepting mediocrity when we could have much better games. Like, you know, for example, Madden, right? Madden is literally the same every year, right? If you buy Madden 21, right, or whatever the new Madden is nowadays, if you buy that, it's the same as Madden fucking like 2018. It really is.
Yeah. It like only.
With the except, like the only thing they add to it is really probably Ultimate Team or whatever the fucking fantasy team section is in those games. They improve that. They don't really improve anything else besides the game engine and the maybe a little bit of physics. But like that's basically it, man. Like there's a bunch of videos on YouTube who literally is dedicated to exposing these, you know, sports games. You know what I mean? Like 2K literally does nothing. Career mode's the same. Fucking, there really is no expansion upon that. You know, My Park is the same, with the exception of maybe like expanding a little bit, but that's pretty much it. When we can have like good expansions and like just overall make the game better, you know what I mean? I can see why people will buy it, like you just said. You know, they support their games or whatever, and I get that. But there's also a point where you can't just buy games for the sake of supporting, you know, your sport. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like you could support your game or you support your sport by just playing one of the old games. By
no,
buying-
it's different,
by
because
buying one of the-
Eventually they'll stop updating and things like that. And let's be serious, you want the latest updates, you want the latest players in the game, and so you need to sort of buy new if you want that. You know?
Well, you don't have to. It's the same with, and I hate to bring it up again. It's the same with Last of Us to an extent.
Shush.
I don't want to like bring it into detail, but like, you know what I mean? Like game with a better, or like not a better story, but like better graphics and everything like that, right? Better graphics, better all,
that's
you know.
it.
But that's it. It's literally just an expansion on it, and you know, it may not be the best example, mind you, but you get the point that I'm trying to make, right?
Like you might as well just make another remaster. And I get your point on that. I think FIFA is one, and sport games in general, except for maybe like WWE and UFC really, are the two exceptions to like the rule of, you know, we're gonna make the same game every year and just add like 82 things.
No, WWE make it worse.
Yeah, no, recently they went downhill, but I'll say like WWE, at least back in the day, had like a bunch of different styles of wrestling games.
More of them?
Just back in the day. Not really anymore now, but
Social circle.
yeah, no, Madden has, and FIFA have always been like that though, where they make the same game every damn year. So.
But then you gotta like accept like there's only so much they can do on the PS4. Like they admitted themselves, they've maxed out what they can do on the PS4. They can only add things, little like gameplay changes now. They can't really upgrade the the system and all that sort of stuff. There's still stuff on Frostbite. I don't think anything major is gonna change until the PS5.
Yeah,
That's
that's.
for FIFA anyway.
But it's
I
also.
can't comment on the other sports games. I mean, UFC is gonna be fire. Let's be
Yeah,
serious.
UFC will be fire. That's by far the best sports game out there. Debatably, in my opinion, because that's the only one I put the most time into.
Well, I mean, I'll have to say FIFA because I put it at that time.
Right. But I will say, for me at least, I used to watch like FIFA pack openings and shit. It was entertaining, but it wasn't because of the game. It was more because of the YouTubers that made it entertaining. And now FIFA's just kind of dead because nobody cares about it, at least on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hop on Battlefront 2. I will.
Okay. So, Taker, you were talking about what was it? Cancel culture.
Yeah.
What's cancel culture then? Because I ain't got a Scooby.
Okay, cancel culture is basically fucking. Okay, Dom. Let's say, right, you made a controversial joke on Twitter and posted some shit 10 years ago, whatever, right? Back when, like, everybody wasn't so sensitive, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Like, years ago. Like, let's say you made, like, a really racy joke, okay?
Relevant shit, then it comes back around, and then you get
Do
canceled.
you just
for
want to
it.
clarify that I ain't racist?
I
If
know.
you're gonna say
None of us,
racist,
none of us are racist. None of us are racist.
No, yeah, obviously none of us are racist. We got a fucking black guy in our podcast.
But anyway, wait. So let's say I made a racy joke 10 years ago, yeah.
And it comes back around, and you get canceled for it, which means nobody watches you no more, and it's basically like you literally get canceled off of a platform. Like you no longer basically exist because you get canceled for the things you've said in the past.
That's
if that
not
makes
really
sense.
true. You don't get fucking.
Well,
I mean, that's
based-
essentially that's what their objective is, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it ruins
You're just making your life
fucking-
miserable while being on that platform. That's literally.
It
just-
literally ruins people's careers because fucking.
Well, I say this like the statements you make will always be objective to those who hear it.
Here's the
So-
thing. Here's the thing, ethically, right? Nobody's the same after 10 years or whatever the fuck, you know?
That's not
Like,
true.
I
Well, I feel
don't-
like if you've made that joke 10 years ago, that lives somewhere inside you still. I still feel like that's a part of you still. You felt like that once, what's changed so much? Like, it's very hard to change someone's feelings on something.
Right, I get that, but you know, fucking, literally, if something happened 10 years ago, 10 years later, you're not gonna be the same person. It's like, everybody changes. That's just a fact.
I mean, I guess
everybody
it all
does,
depends
though.
on their personality as well.
Yeah.
Like, if they're an absolute dickhead, you could still see that being a part of them.
Like, literally, everybody ages and changes in different ways, is what I'm saying now. I just, you know, I don't see why fucking everybody has to bug out over, like, a dumbass joke that happened 10 years ago that somebody made that was funny at the time, but isn't now. Like, to me, it's like, get over it.
I bet you wouldn't say that in certain
I
situations,
don't know,
though.
I feel like you
I
can't say
don't
get
think you could say that in certain situations.
I mean, like, if it's a really fucked up thing, if somebody does something really fucked up, I get it. But at the same time, you know, if that person wasn't trying to hurt anybody, it was a fucking joke, right? And it literally was meant to be funny. And it was funny at the time. You know, fucking, when everybody wasn't snowflakes. Then you
Don't
just
use terms like stuff.
I mean, it's fucking true. A lot of people are snowflakes. A lot of people get literally upset over the smallest, littlest thing. Fucking, I was watching a story on my Instagram. This girl was, I'm gonna bust somebody's kneecaps, and if they don't agree with this, and I'm just like, that's the like world we live in. like fucking.
Well, what was it? What was it then? What was it? What should they agree?
It was Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco. I don't know if y'all even listen to Panic at the Disco or even know what that is. But basically, he made some like racy fucking comments too. Basically, really controversial shit years ago. And he was like supporting, basically saying fuck Trump, you know. And essentially the girl was like, oh, don't forget he did this shit years ago. Blah 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 blah. And to me, it's like, I understand, right? You know, I don't even listen to Panic at the Disco anyway. But at the same time, I look at it and I'm like, it happened years ago. Get over it.
Yeah, but then the same sort of people could be saying about Trump. You know, he made a business mistakes years ago. Who's to say that he's the same person?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's a huge contradiction in all parties. And that's what I'm really getting from this cancel culture. Which I've never heard of.
Yeah, it's a real thing, man. It's annoying.
I guess it's another tough one, isn't it? Like I said, if someone says something that they truly feel at one point, I think that sort of stays with them inside quite a long time.
Right, I'm not saying it doesn't stay with them, right? I'm not saying it doesn't. But, fucking, if they made, like, a joke, or didn't mean any harm by it, and people are getting upset over it, years later, it's just, like, a little ridiculous. That, and there are also people that, another issue with it is, there are also people that come up with straight up lies. And fucking try to make an agenda and make a person look bad so they can get attention. Like,
Yeah.
it's just wild. That's one of the biggest, that's by far the bigger problem with it, in my opinion. Is people literally lie over, you know, like literally making a narrative out of the dumbest shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what you mean.
It's just really sick. I just do not like it at all. Because that can ruin people's lives. These like shit like that, allegations, lies, all that.
By the way, guys, just quickly, if you are preferring Battlefront 2, let's go, just let us know, because we have no problem chilling on this. It's just so good. It was a bit buggy this time.
I was going off with fucking. Oh, I was going off with Darth Maul.
Content!
But yeah, I mean, I honestly just don't really give a fuck about cancel culture. I really don't. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I think anybody can just like recover from anything on the internet. I mean, Keemstar is like literally the perfect example. I mean, he got his shit deleted like multiple times, and he went through so many controversies, and he's came back from every single one. You know what I mean?
That man literally called somebody the N-word, and is still fucking alive on the internet today. That's insane to me. I don't think anybody else could get away with that.
I mean, anybody.
You've never heard of Jeremy Clarkson?
No,
It's possible, Taker. I mean, it's not impossible, right? I mean, comedians make fuck up jokes all the time, and they're still relevant. You know what I mean?
Right. But here's the thing. Those are jokes. Yeah, but it was a different time. If somebody said that now, they would get fucking potentially fucking bombed. I don't know, some crazy shit would happen. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if somebody said that now, like, they would get way more hate than they would back then. Whatever you're from. Like, it's just how our culture is.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but again, you also have to understand that literally, and what I mean, like I said, you could literally come back from anything, right? Like, I'm anonymous, you know what I mean? Like, nobody except for you all, nobody knows who I am, right? So I can say the most whack ass shit in like a GTA lobby, and I'll be fine. You know what I mean? But like with YouTubers, I guess yeah, that's a little bit harder. You know what I mean?
That's
But
what I'm
like I
saying,
said though, like
specifically with,
but
YouTubers.
here's the thing though, like if you're really concerned about what you said in the past, and you know what you said in the past with Jenna Marbles, like you was just saying, she left YouTube because of the shit that she said like years ago. So if you're really concerned about what you said years ago, then why don't you just fucking delete it? It's not hard. It's all I have to do is press a button.
Here's the thing, she did. It doesn't have to do with that. It has to do with the fact that people are berating her. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people.
I'm pretty
are
sure
berating
nobody's
her.
gonna remember shit from like 10 years ago. If they do, they're the most piteous fucking people on the planet.
That's literally why she left.
Okay, then that's her own fault. Why are you taking fucking criticism from people who are living in the past? That's 2020, not fucking what? 2005, you know what I mean?
That's a fair point. But still, like, to me, it's like, you gotta realize, when you're at that level of YouTube, hundreds and hundreds of people doing that, that's a lot of fucking people. You know, you get every day fucking messaging you, it's wild. I would not want to be in her shoes right now, since she was dealing with that. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. Straight up. Like, it's just wild.
I don't know, I just think people are just literally sufficing, like just giving into, like cracking under pressure to this type of bullshit, and I don't know why.
Right.
That's all you have to do, but like why is she leaving? I don't understand that. I think that's just a really harsh reaction, and I'm pretty sure since, she's gonna run out of money, since she left YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that's the only source of income that she has, I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back to YouTube.
Well, no, she's good on money. She's a big YouTuber. So.
I mean, not gonna be in 5 years unless she finds a good paying job.
Well, fucking, it's called saving up.
It's Jenna Marbles, who's been on the platform for more than 10 years and has made.
See, I don't really know who that person is. I'm just speaking from like my own, shit, right?
She has like 20 million subscribers or something like that.
Yeah, she's like
years.
It's like PewDiePie, almost.
Not PewDiePie. PewDiePie is like 100
She was here
million.
before
What?
PewDiePie, that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty wild, man. That's the only reason I don't agree with it, though, because honestly, it's shit that happened like years ago, and you're still making an issue about it. Unless that person killed somebody, or genuinely hurt somebody, right, or robbed a bank, did a serious crime, right, then I think fucking, honestly, it's like, get over it. Everybody fucks up. To say nobody fucks up, or has, fucking once said, like, a really, like, fucked up joke, it's just not true.
No, of course, I don't know, this whole cancel culture thing is... it sounds like a very boring subject, because, let's be serious, celebrities, majority of celebrities are assholes. So, it's kind of, sometimes it can be fun to watch them fall, because most celebrities, when they get up there, are pompous assholes. Sometimes it's good to see like people like that get dragged right back down to reality, and say, look, you thought you were special, you just got proven that you're not. Yeah.
I mean, nobody's invincible, so I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah, I guess that's what I like seeing, that nobody is invincible. A lot of people forget the rich that they were raised in.
Right. It's sometimes it's good to be brought down to earth, but I just don't think it's, sometimes, like, you really, like, it's the dumbest joke ever, and people are getting mad over that. Like, to me, it's just dumb. Like, literally dumb.
You fucking bitch. Oh shit! We should talk about upcoming games.
Alright, let's
excited for.
put them dead, but at least, like...
Okay, who honestly here is looking forward to that cat one, Stray? Who is looking forward to that?
Cat
It
one.
looked okay.
Oh, Stray?
That's
Stray looks
true.
pretty
That actually
good. It
looks
looks pretty
interesting.
good.
We didn't see no gameplay. Are you dumb? Are you fucking retarded?
Well, okay, I could probably tell you what it is right now. It's probably like a cinematic platform where you play as a fucking cat.
If I wanted to go play a cinematic platform, I'd go play fucking Journey.
Those are cool.
It looks like a nice idea, you know, and that's what
It's
we're
different,
praising.
don't get me wrong, and I'll praise it for being different.
Oh, here's the funny thing. You haven't seen gameplay of it. But
Yeah,
you're
me either.
already
But
judging
I
it.
mean, look, bro. I don't know what more you can do with playing as a cat. I don't see that being a good, interesting type of fucking thing. I really don't. We don't even know what it is.
You're just hating the hate.
I'm hating.
You're
And you're
actually
liking to
hating the
like.
Yeah, you're being
I'm not liking to like.
you're-
I'm staying neutral. You're just hating. You're literally hating based off of.
I don't
absolutely
think
nothing.
it's going.
Oh,
Okay,
there's no gameplay
I
of it.
ju-
Therefore, it's a bad game.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying that.
yeah.
I never said
You
that.
basically are though.
But I'm not
You're
though.
being a little
I'm not
pussy.
though.
You're being a little.
You basically are. You literally are.
I'm basically not
That's
though.
the first thing you brought up. You literally said, "Oh, it has no gameplay," and then you say, "Oh, I don't know what you can do with a cat."
Alright. If we want to talk about a game with no gameplay that looks stupid, Bug Snacks.
Can I
Bug
just
Snacks.
That did have gameplay and it looked terrible.
can I just come in here
Yeah,
and
I'm
say that I absolutely love the epically gets loud when you're arguing with Gator. It's like my favorite thing.
Facts. I love that too. Or me. He'll get loud with me too, and I kind of just laugh.
Taker, you are such a dick sucker, bro. You just love to suck anybody's dick.
I'm sorry, Gator, but you know it's fucking funny. What you
I
expect me
don't
to
care.
sit here
I
and
mean,
say
like,
no?
listen, bro. Get that dick out of your mouth, then talk to me.
Yeah,
All right?
Get this
Hi, I'm Gator, and I'm upset that someone is on the opposite position of
No, I
of
don't
me.
give a fuck.
They're on the
I don't
opposite-
care. That's most of the time,
I'm
right?
upset
That's
because
most of
they're
the
not
time.
sucking my
But I'm
cock,
just no, I
basically.
don't care. I don't care.
man.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like it's so obvious. Anybody with a fucking brain can
How?
tell.
I don't care.
It's
I don't
whatever. It's whatever, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you're gonna talk about shit games, you should have brought up Bug Snacks. That game actually was pretty good. If it-
No,
if it-
that game is probably gonna make game reviews.
yeah.
Is anyone seen when you watch your YouTube videos the advert for that game where she's like on a raft and it's like kind of cartoony? remember what it's called.
It's literally
It's
called
so good.
Raft.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I believe
Oh,
so.
yeah. Well, that game anyway. That looks interesting. I might pick that up.
Yeah.
That looks-
And where you
it
throw
looks
is it a game
interesting.
where you throw the grappling hook to get shit in the ocean?
No, not Raft. No. Like, I'd have to try and find it. Someone will know what I'm talking about that's watching.
What?
Wow.
There's two ocean games, right? There's
No, it's
there's
not
Stranded.
all in the ocean, though. It's
Oh.
not. No, it's not all in the. It's not a survival game like that.
Oh,
I don't believe it is anyway. In the gameplay I've seen it is. It's like an adventure game, but I'm just saying one of the scenes she's on a raft. And it just looked really good. She was fighting enemies and all that sort of stuff. No, it just looked really good. I think it might be the bow that she had. I can't remember off the top of my head. I might actually have a look into it. 'Cause that looked really, really interesting.
There's so many good games coming out. It's actually crazy. We got
Let's
Cyberpunk.
not. Yeah, I was about to say that. Let's not look too far in the future. Let's just look at Cyberpunk.
dude, Cyberpunk
oh,
is sick, man.
When
It's
is
so sick.
when's the live stream for that? There's a Cyberpunk event coming up. When is that? Does anyone know?
It already happened.
What?
Oh, so there's more
Part-
gameplay
there-
for it then?
There's part there.
Avengers.
It's a two-parter, right? There's gonna be part 1 and part 2. They already did part 1. You can look it up.
When was part 1?
It already I don't know when it was, but it happened
Was
maybe
it
like a week
last
ago.
year? Oh, a week
No.
ago. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to check that out. But was it good?
It apparently, I won't spoil it too much, but apparently there is no spoilers, right? But apparently, like the starter things that you could do, like in the beginning, whenever you create it, there's different versions that you can set for your character, right? There's Nomad, there's Street Kid, and something else I forget, and it affects the way you start, and it's awesome.
Oh, I've seen that. That wasn't the recent one, was it? I saw that quite a while ago.
It was. I mean, I've seen that at the recent one. It may have been already like they expanded upon it, right? They may have already confirmed it, but they expanded upon it in the video that I watched. They show actual gameplay.
I might have to check it out. I'll check it out after we wrap this up. Cause yeah, I'm so excited. Project Red is just ooh.
Yeah, dude, Project Red's awesome.
Project Red is
The
just
only thing that I personally didn't like from Project Red was the Witcher series. I could really never get into that, but I'm not gonna hate on it, right? I mean, a lot of people just, like different things. I just couldn't personally get into it because I just didn't really understand the story.
I mean, you've just spoken with us. You've just said you can get into my favorite game every time.
So what now? I didn't hear what you said because your mic was too quiet. Huh?
You just mocked one of my favorite games every time.
I didn't mock it. No, I'm not mocking it.
By saying you didn't even like it, like you can. Get
No,
into
I
it.
mean I tried. I gave it an actual go, right? I mean I actually played it, and I put some decent hours into it. I just didn't really personally like it.
Did you drive with it?
Huh?
No, my respect for you is just flowing right now.
Okay,
You
fuck
can
you.
drive
Alright, leave me alone.
You can't say that shit.
What do you mean I can't say it?
Witcher 3 is like one of the best games ever made.
Witcher 3 is
Yeah,
fucking good too.
It's seriously.
Like, I'm not saying that it isn't, I just couldn't get into it that much.
The only reason I haven't played it is because literally, I know if I start playing it, I'll get sucked in and I won't stop playing.
Yeah, let that happen because it's an amazing experience.
I know, I just know, but I also know I'll be gone for like a month.
That's fine. I can live with that.
But I'd have to like play it in bursts. If I played it for too long, I'd go crazy. Anyway, it looks, yeah. Cyberpunk, we're getting off track. Cyberpunk, fucking sick. Crash Bandicoot 4, I want to talk about
Fuck
this.
that. Fuck Crash Bandicoot.
You were the one who put it in the chat, you fucking asshole.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You were the one that shared it.
Oh yeah, I mean I knew you was interested in it, so I was letting you know.
Yeah, I went fucking wild when you sent that. I knew there was like leaks and shit right for it. I was like, and then I saw the trailer and I freaked the fuck out, dude. Oh my god. Crash Bandicoot is one of my favorite games of all time. It's getting an official fucking sequel. 3. I'm like literally dropped. Like my jaw dropped. Fucking wild. It looks amazing. And it looks like they're actually doing good shit with it, you know? Like line rails and shit. It looks like they took some shit from other platformers and put it in, but it looks so good. I don't mind.
Yeah, I've never been into their crashes, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Oh my god. Crash is a classic. Fucking classic. Like a platformer wise. Fucking classic.
I mean, I might go on like an old tear of older games. I might try and pick myself up an N64 or something because I don't know. It'd be nice to do.
What? Well, Crash is PlayStation. You know about it.
I'm just saying in general. Though. Crash isn't going to be on the top 10.
Yeah. For me, I've been a PlayStation, fucking guy forever. So,
I'm sad
literally,
I died.
literally since the PlayStation 1 came out.
Yeah, I mean, are you even old enough to remember the PS1?
Yes,
When were you born?
2000, and I played it.
How could you remember that shit?
Because literally, I'm that much of a gamer, dude. I literally, from the womb, played video games. I am the biggest fucking Sony fanboy ever. Literally, when I was 2, I would play my PlayStation 1.
Now it makes sense why you like Last of Us 2.
Well, I would say I don't love it.
I'd say that.
Anyway, I don't love it. I really don't. I care less for it, honestly.
Capture and defend all command posts.
I might go back and fucking platinum it. Other than that,
I don't really see the point, to be fair. Game looks dead already.
if they make a multiplayer for it, that will be cool. But other than
I fucking
that,
hope they don't. I really hope they don't. I hope they don't turn themselves into that. They've already fucked up one time. If they turn themselves into a fucking like when you have to buy all the crates and shit to get good stuff.
no, I don't think they're gonna do that. I mean,
But you didn't think they were gonna make a terrible game, but you did.
fair point. I mean, they did have that shit in Uncharted 4, so I can't say they would. But if they do for free, add the multiplayer for free, that would be cool. This Last of Us 1's multiplayer was actually really good.
It was alright.
It was pretty, yeah, for its time, it was pretty unique. There wasn't really.
It was good
like,
for a while when you were being like really stealthy in that, but now that everyone just runs in.
yeah,
so
now it's fucking shit because literally everybody just runs and gets whatever and prays to Jesus and they get a headshot. Fucking, or turns the corner, fucking full sweat mode and shoots whoever's in front of them. But, fucking, yeah, if they make a Last of Us 2 multiplayer, I would not mind that. Like, honestly. For free. Keyword, for free.
Anyway, fuck Last of Us 2 about that shit.
Anyway, we started talking about it because you brought it up. I wasn't even going to bring it up.
Fuck you!
Shouldn't have brought it up! Anyway.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm changing subjects to things that are interesting and not talking about playing shit for 7 years.
Fucking, I was talking about Crash Bandicoot and you brought up fucking Last of Us 2. Anyway.
Because you were saying you were sorry about it.
Anyway, fucking music. Anybody listening to any good music?
Now this, in our friendship group, is a very touchy subject. Because Gator listens to absolute fucking trash and thinks it's good.
Oh god, Dom, listen.
Here we go.
Dom fucking sucks at listening to music, bro. He doesn't appreciate it.
Well, what don't I appreciate?
You won't fucking take 5 minutes out of your day to fucking watch, or listen to a fucking music video.
I listened to about 30 seconds of it and realised there was no need to listen to anymore.
Well, yeah, but you even said it yourself that you have a personal bias, where you literally said that, oh, I only like this type of music and this type of music. You won't even give it a go.
What type of music?
What was it that you said? You said that Plan B, or whatever the fuck music that was, or whatever guy who wrote it or whatever, that was the only rapper that you liked. Or something. Or you said something on those lines.
Yeah, he's my favourite rapper. His old stuff is absolutely quality. Really
I don't know about that.
What? Why don't you know about that?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you think that this guy, right? You said that, okay, well, fucking, this guy, he's decent. You know what I mean? You said, I actually listened to your fucking music, right? And I said, I deduced that, you know, he's alright, you know, and the music that or the message that he was trying to convey was good. But you also said that you like music that has, like, a message, right?
Yeah.
And not all songs have a message. So you only like a certain amount of songs.
No. I like music with a message. Yeah, it's my favorite genre. Well, not genre, but it's my favorite type of music with a message, with lyrics that are amazing and music that you can feel. That's my favorite music. What's wrong with that? I also like songs.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but you also have to appreciate that there's other music that don't have messages. You know what I mean?
I don't have to appreciate it because then it's just.
Well, then you can't really fucking have a go at it if you don't listen to it.
Alright, explain to me then. If there's a song without a message, what's so good about it?
What do you mean?
If there's a song that doesn't have a message or meaning, what's so good about it?
The beat, the lyrics.
I can say
But
this.
the lyrics don't mean anything though. You just said this.
Well, no, it's just something to listen to in the background, sort of thing. I mean, you can
I
get.
listen to instrumentals.
Oh, there's a fucking. I mean, not every song has to have a point to it. You know, some songs can just be about a fucking love story or some shit. Not everything needs a message. It's the same thing.
No, because a love story is a message.
Right. Well, no, a love story is. A love story is just kind of one of those cheesy fucking song types that you would listen to, and it's like, oh wow, great. I listen to it, right?
What are you talking about? How does that make any sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Makes no sense. So you're telling me that a love story in a song doesn't have meaning?
I mean, it has a. I guess it has a meaning, but it, you know, like it's whatever. It's not like fucking. You just listen to it. Not every song, not every song has to have a message on. Some creators fucking just make songs.
Well, they're not really a creator if it doesn't have a meaning. They don't put any emotion into it. So.
Well, they can. There can be
It's just
emotion.
it's just a dickhead.
Well, no, there can be emotion, but there's, you know, fucking. It's different. It's different.
Also, Dom, I also gave you examples of fucking people who actually have messages in their songs. NF is one of the best lyrics, like one of the most, you know, he has good lyrics. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's the best, right? 'Cause that's a subjective statement. Yeah, because you don't know, because he's an American rapper, right? So I'm telling you, he's a good rapper. I suggest you go give him a listen. You know what I mean? He has good messages, right? He talks about real ass shit. You know what I mean? The stuff that you like. Right?
Okay.
So I suggest you go give him a listen, give him a try. Also, I also gave you Joyner Lucas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really like Joyner Lucas, which I thought was fucking crazy that he didn't like Joyner Lucas. I thought he was.
Who's that?
Again, these are American rappers. You've already said that you don't know any American rappers.
No, you just said you've shown me him. What song did you show me?
Revenge, right? Revenge was a good song. I believe I'm not a racist, yeah, which you yourself said you didn't really understand, which is fine, because you don't really have to deal with racism in your country.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was bad.
What? Oh my god. I think it's just because, Dom, you live in a different country, so you're gonna like your music more.
No, I like a lot of American artists.
Okay,
Not
well,
necessarily rappers.
who?
So the Menzingers, I think they're absolutely amazing. The Menzingers is a band.
You like obscure stuff, man.
What do you mean it's not obscure to like actual fucking talented music?
I mean, it's obscure in the sense that fucking I haven't even heard of it, so.
So, just because you're American doesn't mean you listen to the bands that I listen to.
Nobody really knew about him until fucking they made that
I'm just saying, I don't know how this guy
movie.
died. I don't know how this guy didn't die. I'm just saying, this guy is the luckiest motherfucker on the planet.
I genuinely cannot wait to see that other video though.
He literally, I don't know how that guy killed me.
What way?
He was standing still, I hit him twice, and he didn't die. The second hit didn't even register. It was so bullshit.
What was he, like Nathan Drake? He just fucking...
I fucking guess so, man. He was fucking resilient as fuck.
Or you just had
Yeah.
hit. Anyway. I mean, I am shitting it in, so I can't really talk.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you're quite sure.
Anyway.
Don't keep going, fucking podcast, you dick.
Well, you know, I'm trying to think of shit to
You
talk
don't know,
about.
you don't know, because it just makes it harder to edit in between the silences.
Well, you know what? Just Game's gonna fucking edit it. All right. He's the main man. He's got this. Anyway. Okay.
No, damn it, you fucking assholes. Fucking bullied me. Why do you bully, why do you bully Boba Fett? Why?
Oh,
How long
get
has
that
this
fucking
how long
turdy
have we been
accent out.
going for?
No, fuck you, bro. My accents are pretty good. My Russian accent's pretty good.
Do an English accent, I'm intrigued.
I can't. It's impossible.
Come on, you do a fucking Russian one. And a dirty redneck one.
Yeah, but like, it's literally, it's
Yeah,
literally
fucking-
hard for me.
Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking butthole surfer?
I literally can't do it. I literally can't. It's hard for me.
You mean to tell me you
I
can't
can
do
do
this?
British accent,
Stop
that's as far as it goes.
Just more cheesy.
Hey, bro.
What's up?
How the day, yeah? Me and my gal, yeah? We was chilling, bro, right?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we were
You sound no different. You're just pronouncing
sort of
words
thing,
differently.
That's more Jamaican, honestly.
It's
How's
not.
it-
It's not.
what?
No, listen. You sound the exact same, apart from you just pronouncing some words differently.
Superior to the ill-advised.
Bro,
Really?
listen, bruv. I'm here with my sick.
Did he actually say that's Jamaican? You're an actual idiot. I hate you.
I've heard Jamaican people sound like that. I don't care. Fuck you.
That's not how Jamaican people. I'm Jamaican. I would know.
I've been to Jamaica. All right, brethren. All right, I know.
Why
You
did
obviously
you
don't.
say brethren? Why did you say that cringe ass shit? Why? Epically's actually Jamaican though.
Well, you know what? Has he been to Jamaica?
Yes,
Have you?
multiple times.
Well, fuck.
Too many times that I can't even count.
Honestly, I wasn't even to Jamaica. I was in the Bahamas, which I guess is close, but not really. Anyway.
Stop it! I have to... Oh my god, I fucking hate you. I actually hate you.
Anything we watched? Anything we're gonna watch?
I mean, not. I've just been too busy to watch anything movie related.
Yeah, same. Just playing GT Sport.
Yeah, see, we're not very popular. None of us are, so we have to work and things.
Exactly.
I
mean-
except for me.
Apart from Taker, because he's a lazy bum.
Yeah, he fucking he bars off his grandfather. He doesn't even work. Fucking asshole.
You better fucking edit that out. You
Who fucking goes to college nowadays? You know what I mean? Get out there and work. Put yourself in man.
Well, you
What
know
is he
what?
gonna do
I
again? I
will
forget.
work
What is it?
when I
What is
need the
it?
fucking money. I just
Well,
don't
you need money.
I don't need the
Yes.
money.
Yeah, cause you borrowed off your grandfather, you piece of
I
shit.
don't borrow off my grandfather.
Yes, you do. You live with him.
Well, you know what? All right, that just comes with you know, living with a fucking grandfather. I guess it's just how it be.
What is it that you want to do for a living again? I forget.
Probably write books.
Drugs.
Write books. Write books.
I want to write books.
What sort
Yeah.
of books?
I can never imagine you writing a book, Taker. I'm sorry.
Hey, fuck off. You never know. He could be a good author.
That or script
Taker just
writing.
seems so opinionated.
That's the whole point.
Opinionated too, motherfucker.
What's wrong with being opinionated?
Or no, I mean like, no, I mean point of ignorance.
To the point
You're
of ignorance.
ignorant. You're
I mean-
fucking
I
no,
don't
no.
wanna talk
You're
about
not. You're not just fucking ignorant. You're ignorant.
What?
You're
That makes no
fucking
sense.
You are exactly.
no
you
sense.
You make no sense, motherfucker. Anyway,
I make more sense than you, dumbass.
fuck you.
Fucking bitch.
Lick my fucking toes.
No, that's weird.
Oh, by the way, guys, as well, you can obviously see our PSNs, so if you just want to hit us up, add us, play with us. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yo, me and Dom up here. Second
I
and
know.
third place, let's go.
I know. You see that?
Oh, and oh,
Fuck that
and we're top 10, let's go.
Alright.
Apart from Taker, who is
Yeah, Taker's a bitch. He's playing
gay.
he's playing the shit ass fucking circuit
bro,
racer.
I'm bored of Battlefront, honestly. It's like,
bored
We're
of
bored of
shit.
you know what? I'm bored of you, bitch. That's what I'm bored of.
if you're bored of me, then
Yeah,
I'm
bitch.
sorry.
So
fucking-
fine when it's fine when we get really rich and big and we have to like sort of merge together. You guys are coming to England because it's better here, and
I don't know
I'll
about that.
give
It's
you a
always
reason to-
it's always down like like rainy and shit over there.
so
And I like rain, but I just don't like it 24/7.
it's not
To be
24/7.
fair-
Motherfucker, it was 35 degrees the other day. Anyway, going back to it, the UK shits all over America. Fuck America.
What?
Well, that's,
Fuck you
that's-
get?
yeah. There's no fucking
Fuck yeah.
nationalism allowed in this fucking podcast.
Imagine
Well,
like
I'm
fucking.
building it in hard now.
No. I could destroy the UK with so many points right now of why
Go for it.
America's better.
Go for it. Go for
Okay.
it.
let's start this
Oh
off, right?
god.
The UK,
Parliament.
a
Parliament.
country to which
Fuck
was
Parliament.
supposed to rule the entire world,
The
right?
base on Hoth was
It failed objectively in absolutely everything that it presumed to do. For example, if you look at the UK now, it's reduced island compared to all the countries and colonies that they had previously. India, practically all of Africa, North America, And now it's reduced to one tiny island with absolutely nothing. Their government sucks. First and foremost, they still pay taxes for their monarchy that literally absolutely has nothing to do with the government whatsoever. They have shitty people like Boris Johnson, who's basically like the English version of Trump, right? Right? Only that, right? Only that. They allow a country that started 2 world wars be basically the leader of the entire EU, Germany. That right there declares the UK, as well as France, dumb.